comes a new challenger. Round one. Fight. Cammy wins! Comes a new challenger. Welcome to the stream. Round one. Fight. lacking. Breaking winds, come to me. Prepare for turbulence. 3, 2, 1, and picture perfect. Yep, nailed it. I am the
Final round. Fight!
Oh yeah!
Sure you can!
Spike! Arise! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I summon you! Great Desert Storm! Check this out. Now you try. Take this! You
Rashid wins! Round 1. Fight!
Yep, right there! This is it! My turn!
Rashid wins!
Come on! Get ready!
Round 1. Fight!
Spider! Coming in!
Rashid wins. Round 1. Fight.
Round 1. Get your knuckle. Eagle strike! Arise! Arise!
Round 2. Fight.
Eagle spike! Get to round 1! Time to go crazy! Spike! Arise! Oh yeah! Coming in! Make it! Round 20! Last resort! Come here! Here comes Rashid for your viewing pleasure! Eagle strike! No way!
Rashid wins.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Checks with the projectile. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Strings it all together. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to get some. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Jumps in. Where you go? Springs forward with the drive rush. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Lays down a whirlwind. Player one hits him with a stop and bomb. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Jump. There's a change of side. Blocks the low heavy. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Too slow. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. This is going to all in with a rush. But ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? They can't squander this punish count. Flatline zone. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Was looking for that jump attack. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Uses the parry. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Connects with medium kick. Sticks the combo. Throws him. What's next? Oh, burnout triggered. Finishes with the throw. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Lets off a projectile to waste time. Decides to meet them in the air. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Lays down a whirlwind. Player one, ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Too slow. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How's he gonna get out? Good. Burnout activates. Going in. Springs forward with the drive rush. Fights out of the corner. Back to the center of the stage. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh, burnout triggered. Throws him. A quick breather. We have super flatline zone. Player one brings it home.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Showtime!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uh-oh. Falls short. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Player one chases them down. The move whips, and they get nailed with a punish counter. Projectile to try and change the situation. The low heavy hits. Neither of them willing to back off. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Both fighters are trying to decide when good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. One chance here may end this match. Start the push with a Arabian Cyclone. Player one can't use any more drive without burning out. Okay, creating some space here. Player, yes! Drive impact for the win. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Air slasher. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Misses the grab. Backed into the corner. What setup do they have? Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Shows them adds a bit of OD spice. Scuff him. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. They gotta dig down deep here. Oh yeah! Nice air slasher. They are not willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 2, what a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Back out to start. They're not taking any chances. Crowns them from above. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Hits them with a stopping block. Plenty of help. Full gauges. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Prepare for turbulence!
Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale.
Picture perfect!
This might use their drive gauge. Below. Okay. Overdrive jackknife sends them down the quick way. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? A real test of nerve here. Fires off an air slasher. An absolute beast. Player 2 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that football. Switches Doc jackknife maximum clutch clean through him. That drive impact doesn't get through. Order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Player 2 with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throws out a projectile. Oh, with the drive impact. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Does a good job of pushing back. Getting a KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Rolling Soba. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 has a slight life. Scrapping it out up close. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Going in. Lays down a whirlwind. Gets the jump in. That combo did decent damage. Crowns him from above. Noticeably, it's a good spot to use the super.
Prepare for turbulence!
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Puts them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 played with a lot of... Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throws him down. Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Strings it all together. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Impact's a no-go. Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Connects with medium kick. Gets carried to the corner. Doesn't do it. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Flawless round. They got him so quick. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Starting off with fireballs right from the their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. Player 2 will look to him all in with a rush. Fires off a whirlwind. Max epic reversal. Raises with power win. A jump. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Who will set the bait at this range? Barely blocked legs in. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. What's next? Player 2 can't let this simmer. It's got super art to show what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Carries hungry like a wolf and joins the rank. My man pounding with a purpose. Okay, here we go. Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one. Turns out. A real test of Rashid looking for something with his arm. Connects with the throw. The jump in is denied. What are they gonna do? Whirlwind shot. Medium kick. Rushes in. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? I called it! I called it! Goes all out with the super arm. An absolute beast! Player 2 is going to be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. What an opening statement there. Brushes that off and keeps going. Were they baiting them into that? Takes the chance to hurt him. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Taking stock. Players saw that drive hit back coming from a mile away and parried. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Both sides are going to have to fight without drive. Player 1 just goes for it at this range. Player 1 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. Dashes a super art. Will the super art connect? KO! Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Brushes that off and keeps going. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. Drive gauge is looking bad. What do they do now? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters have a full sets up with the jump in. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Fights back with authority. Both sides getting ready. Gotta do better than that. Will this threads it cleanly? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Great Desert Storm! The throw whiffs. The super doesn't hit. Gets carried to the corner. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. How did they read that throw? Fires off a whirlwind. Next the counter. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? This is gonna hurt. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spend it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. This is the time to believe burns out. Closes it out. Player 2 gets the
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Gets a chance at that jump in. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Feeling out the spacing. What are they thinking? Both sides looking for an opening. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The pressure is so intense here. Taking stock. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Misses gets. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Solid throw tag. Still very early in the round. Lays down a rope. Nice counter. Does a good job of pushing back. Going in. Connects with medium kick. Are you serious? They had a read on that jumping the whole time? Looks like they want to put a new spin on springs forward with the drive rush. They can't squander this punish counter kick.
Come to me. Prepare for turbulence.
Is this gonna kill?
And picture perfect.
And it's just enough. Solid read on bars. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Now, find a new rival.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Time, baby. Simple.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Parries the attack and, well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Shows the overhead. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Tries to get a breather with the projectile. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Knockdown. Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 chases them down. Decides to meet them in the air. Jump. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Fires off a wall. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 hits them with a stop and pop. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Springs forward with the drive rush. Low heavy, but no go. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Immediate jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. The match just started. It's anyone's game. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Drive rush. Quick medium post. Gotta be careful. Trust that off. Player 2 is looking at him betting it all on the drive rush. With super arts into play, if really anything goes at this, can lead to some big damage. Drops him hard. Will this super art do anything? Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Both fighters are down to half. No! Stunned off the wall! Super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you! Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend! Time to pump out! Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the all in with a rush? Goes to the air. Great scissors. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Excellent damage on that. They're taking a step back to slow down. Closes in. Rushes in. It is over. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Next with the throw. Adds a bit of OD spice. Drive rush to keep it going. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Player 2 has the life advantage. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Nails the anti-air. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Hold your breath. Very solid KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. Springs forward with the drive rush. That's the counter. Up into the air off of Just Cool. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 creates a drive rush to keep it going. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Super Art on ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Drive usage is back on the table. You've gotta be mindful. Hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. A real test. What's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. On for the critical art. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 2 can't be stars out. Rashid's gonna start stealing. Are they trying to bait each other into making a mistake? What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who's going to steal this win? Player 2 needs to use the front of the corner here. Both fighters are standing experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Got it betting it all on the drive rush. Crowns him from above. Medium kick. Spinning mixer tells you you're not cleared for landing. Whirlwind shot rushes in.
Ooh, what a smart throw!
Okay,
Here we start out. Rashid's gonna start stealing. Where's what? A wheel to brain on this fighter to fish for the counter in that situation. Oh yeah. Only a little bit of leg shit. Are you kidding me? Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Retaliate with the OD mixer. Fires off a whirlwind. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation.
takes the chance to hurt him. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Projectile to try and change the situation. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Takes a trip. Lays down a whirlwind. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Start the push with a Radiant Sight. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Fires off a whirlwind. Both of them were ready for a throw. Took him to the corner in a flash. Up into the air off the just cool. Player 1, the opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Bust out the parry. Still slugging it out at this range. Denies the driver, experiencing burnout. Hits him with a stop and bow. The Cyclone hits. Now baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 looking to impress with this super.
Prepare for turbulence!
Rashid hits without the ear. And we're about to experience the scale force damage. Yo, raw super hit. The party's getting started. Impact squat. Player 2. No! Stunned off the... That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 2 faced the giant and walked away unscathed. What a win!
Here comes a new challenger!
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Beginning.
Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up.
You're mine! You're mine! You're up!
Picks the drive reversal. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball.
Coming in!
Big counter. Sticks the combo. Brushes that off and keeps going. But they can't squander this punish counter chance. Get carried to calls out their shot and responds with authority. Check with a burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both fighters get the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Oh, says no to the burnout triggered. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What'll happen here? Player 2 chips them for the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Leg shit! The Radiant Cyclone hits the mark. Leg throws him.
How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 with not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Yo, the special forces don't play. Delta Red Assault. Player 2 is burned out, but they may have a plan here. He stars out. Rasheed's gonna start stealing. Player 2 sees the overhead coming. Forward throw, laying the pressure on things. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Gotta do better than that. Dash! What are they gonna do? Impact! Squat! Player 2 can't use any titles. Gotta they are done! Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Welcome to the stream. This sucks. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Oh yeah!
That was a solid anti-air. Gets a good read on their opponent. Player 1 has the life lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. That drive impact is blocked. Goes for a driver. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock.
Jumps up, lays down a whirlwind. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Experiencing Burke in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Coming in.
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Hits them with a stopping bomb. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to hit. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill it. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Opts for the throw. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Player 2 with the life lead. Knockdown. Still slugging it out here. Below heavy hits. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Hold your breath, get some. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Can't tech the throw. Goes for the rush. Still slugging it out at this range. Brushes that off and keeps going. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they have all in with a rush. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Prepare for turbulence.
Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Taking no prisoners. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Zakuhado! Bops him with a target. No good up high. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. They're really being worked over in the corner. All right, what's coming up next?
Super Art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. That attack landed for a KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. Bill wants to keep the ball rolling. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Oh yeah! Big counter. Both fighters want to establish themselves. Drive rush to keep it going. Things are slow going right. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, burnout triggered. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Lays down a whirlwind. A quick breather. Hits him with a stopping block. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in, Isar that kill. Here comes the rude dancer. Player 1 blocking that drive-in KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in,
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. The combo's there. Still slugging it out here. Throws him down. Trips him up. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Takes a trip. Not having the cross-up. Oh yeah! A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. His life lead opens up. Neither of them would burn out. Expect the tempo of the match KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump down to the wire. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Solid combo. Scrapping it out up close. Lays down a whirlwind. Nice parry. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Fires off a whirlwind. Jumps. Oh yeah. Side switch and charges forward. Looking for a chance. Knockdown and player activates the star to get some help on the field.
Check this out.
Shuts that down with a parry. Reversal. Oh, adds a bit of OD spike. All in with a rush. Burn in there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for the fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. They hit each other. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Trying to read each other here? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Sticks the jump in. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Keeping them away. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Knockdown, and player 2 is dominating this match. One chance here may end this match. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Super clutch corner sweep. Life lead is there, but still any... Oh, what's this? Hits them with a drive impact. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Machine's looking for something with the start. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. They're back into the corner now. Now, connects with the throw. Whirlwind shot. Drive rush. Good decision with that throw. Both sides getting low. Critical art now. They're hurt. He stars out. Machine's gonna start stealing. Player 2 turn perfectly executed. Player 2 face the giant.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a good read on their opponent. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Still slugging it out. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. A little too greedy there. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change goes for the super art. Burns 2 bars to pull out the super art. Player gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Fires off a whirlwind. Checks him with the projectile. Big, low, reaching heavy. Both fighters are looking perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Headbutt. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big opportunity now in this corner. How will they utilize this? Player 2 with the rhythm. Oh, not going anywhere. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Lays down a whirlwind. Looks like they want to put a new spin on it. Charges forward. Starts with whirlwind. Just go for it. Will this super art do anything? Carries. Closing moments of the match. Reach out and hug him. You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. That's a counter. Sticks the combo. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireball. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. What's the play here? Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player 2 chases them down. From up above, very solid corner switch. Lays down a whirlwind. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they're burnout triggered. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press off? They're going for the super art. Each hit is so important here. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1
One needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Fires off a whirlwind.
Checks them with the projectile. Player two had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting.
What'll happen here? Player two has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Lays down a whirlwind, but Void's getting stuck in the corner somehow. Headbutt.
Risky up-close scrap still
Looking to plan him with a pile driver. Just don't burn out, but they may have a plan here. We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both fighters are burned out. Raw super art incoming. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Player two is in a very good flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Great Desert Storm!
Uses the parry for the reversal. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. What will they do next? Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Oh, here we go. Nothing stops this train. Player two is in burnout state. A very precarious blocks the low kick. What's next? Bohemian Cyclone hits the marks. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta stop. This can lead to some big damage. Noticeable life lead is a comeback still off. Turn down. Outrageous grab. Oh no, they set him up so dirty. Oh my god, block super. The super's blocked.
Birthday!
Are you kidding me? Player
Rashid
two
wins.
straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Lays down a whirlwind.
shoots off a fireball up close. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? The low kick connects. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Smart play there using the drive reversal to keep them in the corner. Player one is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Knockdown. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? From up above. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Steps back to start things off. Gets the knockdown, and now scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. What'll happen here? The throw is tech. From low heavy to player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Breaks those shins. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Both fighters planning, just goes for it at this range. Still scrapping for control of the space. Fires off a whip activation star to get some help on the field. Player, oh my god, they just jumped it up! Who's going to take the initiative here? Player two is on track, escapes with the reversal. Starts with whirlwind. Jumps, drops him hard. Both sides getting ready. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. You need guts to pull that off. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Goes for the jump in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Through pile driver. There's no escape. Looking for a chance. He stars out.
She's gonna start dealing. What now? Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Their drive is limited. What's the call now? Drop that off. Player 1 is in a very good burnout, but they may have a plan here. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Put them in the blender and heat the oven. Watch for the mix-up. Turning it right up with a super bad combo finishes it. I suck. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned.
Fighting Master!
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Oh yeah!
Parries the attack and... Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. That drive impact is blocked. All right. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Neither of them willing to back off here. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 is made down to the wire. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Oh, ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Combo with the target combo. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Going on the offensive? Hit them with a stopping block. Scrapping it out up close. Their will to withdraw critical. What's gonna happen? Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Any throw will whiff at that range. Blows them away. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Rasheed's looking for something with Kisara. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. What? Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. We're just getting started here. Who'll take control? And whiffs! They're wide open! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 is in burnout. Absolutely relentless. Low heavy, but no go. Starts with whirlwind. What are they gonna opt for the arrow? A jump? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What now? A jump in? Note burns out. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Look at the damage. Rasheed's looking for something with Kisara. This is it. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Bends the leader. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta place their dizzy. Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Medium kick into, lays down a whirlwind. Player 2 will look to a burnout triggered. lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Drive gauge finally recovers. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Long low attack hits. Who's going to start things off? Hit them with a stop and back. They just won't stop switching, experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. The Cyclone hits. Now we gotta dig in deep to get that drive in. Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Oh, is this it? Or are they still in it? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Simple and clean. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the surprise rush in. The drive parry was successful. On dangerous turn. Easy to get tagged at this range. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Who's gonna make a move? Tons of drive and health to work with. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Takes a trip. Does a good job of pushing back. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. Backstep rolling attack. Shout of Earth, cranking it up. They just went for it with that super. KO! Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Knockdown and lays down a whirlwind. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Spends a little drive gauge, but the reversal is what Rashid making the chat go nuts with OZ spinning mixer. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Does the math, shows their work, and busts out the drive pin. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punishing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Fires off a whirlwind. Lays down a whirlwind. The match just started. Gotta do better than that. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Getting up close and personal. Low heavy. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Whirlwind crowns him from above. Only 50% life left. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Starts with Whirlwind. Both are ready to pull the trigger on the... This is gonna hurt. Arabian Cyclone uses the invincibility. Trouble from up top. Ugh, take a seat. Player 1 can't let this piston lead to some big damage. They are done. Player 2 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Lays down a whirlwind. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 1 has the life advantage. Backs them into the corner. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Burnout is triggered. Taking stock. Recovers from burnout. Takes a trip. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Solid combo. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. What'll happen here? Still scrapping for control of the space. Oh yeah! From upstairs! Fires off a whirlwind. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Drive KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jumps? Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps in. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Lays down a whirlwind. Both fighters have a full... Nothing stops this train. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Sets up with the jump in. Burns out. That changes the flight plan. Oh, the throw connects. Are we going to see a comeback here? Crowns him from above. What a finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for him. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Charges forward. Player 2 has the life advantage. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Solid combo. The low is denied. Taking stock. Down to the wire. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The pressure is so intense here. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're backed up into the corner. Going in. Player 2 has completed their drive game, but they are still within range to win this round. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Start the push with Arabian Cyclone. Critical rolling attack! Get out of here! Still slugging it out at this range. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Jumps up. Genius read. Barely escapes with the reversal. Activate the star to get some help on the field. We're at a standstill, but we may see interruption soon. Quick breather. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? This could lead to some big damage. Sky high. KO. Player 2 faced a giant.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Welcome to the stream. Don't.
Round 1. Fight.
They're Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Goes for an overhead. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Neither of them willing to back off. Pressuring the situation with the charge. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Not much drive gauge to work with for both. In there! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Lays down a whirlwind. Nice solid counter. Checks him with a projectile. OD whirlwind to up the ante. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Fires off a whirlwind. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Medium kick hit. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? They're not dead. This fight's not over. Throw tech. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Wall splash KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Holds out with the block. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Still slugging it out here. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Trips them up. Starts with a jumper. Decides to go in with the target combo. Very solid corner switch. Right lead opens up. Quick dashing. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Fires off a whirlwind. Player 1 has the life advantage. Lays down a whirlwind. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Jumps. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Opts to continue the attack. Brushes that off and keeps going. G-right kick for a mix-up. Super arts on deck for both fighters. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 2, huge chance after that wall splat. Dragon with more fuel for the fire. What a finish! How's that? Player 2 brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. There's a corner switch. Nothing but air for the impact. Combo with the target combo. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Each hit is so important here.
There you go.
Finishes with the throw. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Oh, yeah.
Jumps up, hits him with a stop and drop. Lays down a whirlwind. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round.
Oh, yeah.
The Cyclone hits. Now we gotta see something. Ooh. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Both fighters planning something? Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Sets up with the jump in. Oh no, they're stunned. Crowns them from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Pump the brakes on the impact. Time to go for betting it hard on the drive run. Starts with whirlwind. Jumps. There's a burnout. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get in a fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Trips them up. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jumps in. Drive rush to keep it going. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. They just springs forward with the drive rush. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player one can't use ends the meter, hoping for a good return. A super art?
Come on. It's time
Level
to
3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Took him to the corner in a flash. A real test of Neprosum. What now? Looking for a chance. One chance here may end this match. The next touch may decide this round. Player two with the rhythm. Onic waltz. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stop and drop. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Player throws them. How long does this offensive assault continue? Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Punish counter on reaction. Oh, perfection. All the throw connects. Amazing. Will this super art do anything? Player one needs to take advantage of his cage disparity. Puts a bit of stank on that with an overdrive art. Side. This is gonna hurt. Player in with the crossup. Turns out. Putting it all on the line.
It's time to
Go big time to end it. Never ever miss a chance to show off the fancy stuff. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop it.
Comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Trips them up. Big counter. Sticks the combo. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Okay, creating some space here. Trying to read each other here. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? They were right to be on guard there. Brushes off the impact. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player experiencing burnout. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Player 2 can't let this just knock them out of the air. The star is active. Here comes the rude sandstorm. Turning up the heat here was a level 2 super. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. More fuel for the fire. Cook them up. This is a critical moment. Scoops them up airborne. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow-up here? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Life lead opens up. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Dashes forward. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Just goes for it at this range. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Fires off a whirlwind. Player 2 can't burnout to come from the brink like that. What a comeback! Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Blocks across a good read. Who's going to start? Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 steals it back. They're in the groove now, and they're gonna need to keep it up. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They're in the corner, and the beatdown thing uses a gauge for a super art. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very secure. They're going for the super art in your face with the SRK. Burnout activated. You've got to be mindful of reach and hit them with a stop and pop. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Jumps anti-air in the front. This is critical. The stun and they may not have enough life left to back. Combo finishes it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
Coming in.
Shows the medium kick. Barely overdrive cannon spike. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation and whips. They're wide open. Amazing. Oh my god, what a throw set. Impact squat. Back down. Oh, yo, Ross super hit. That drive impact misses. What were they thinking? Player 2 is in front.
Both sides getting ready. Knuckle Wake burns out. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Got him. They are done. Player 1 has got to be doing.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Lots of aggression from both sides. There's a corner switch. Player 2 will be in a world parries to jump in to shut it down. Opts for the throw. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is okay. Oh!
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Hits with the overhead.
Hits them with the fire. Gets parried. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Knockdown and
Player 2 has a slight life lead. Dashes forward.
Hits the overthrow throw out of the teleport.
Both fighters planning something? Burn up in there. This is the final round. They gotta lay it all on the table right here. Activate your star to get some help on the field. Grabs and throws them away. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Ooh, what a smart throw! Drive rush! Getting up close and personal! Keeps them out! Oh yeah! A trade! Now what? A projectile to say get off of me!
Can this drive bring them back?
Player 1 can't use drive anymore! They trade hits!
All in with a rush! Turning it right up with a super!
Uh-oh! This could really
Tip the scales!
The deed
Goes all out with the super art! The big mama jamma!
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet!
Best believe it's time for that run back!
That's a counter! Player 2 has the life advantage. Goes for the drive rush there. You gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. And that's a KO! Timed that perfectly.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Fires off a whirlwind. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. A quick breather. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. What'll happen here? Burnout triggered!
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. No cookout complete without a Tyrion's end.
Life lead is there, but still anyone. The throw is denied! So little life left. Connects with the throw!
And eats it!
They gotta take down Tiki.
What now? Player 1 flipping medium kick! That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight!
Fighting Master!
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
We're seeing you.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Denies the attack and it's back with a well-placed drive reversal. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Tons of drive and health to work with. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Taking stock. Throws out a projectile. Very solid corner. Drive reversal's no good. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to this super art connect. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Player one might have just shifted this round. No escaping that. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive on them. Both fighters planning something. Rasheed's making the chat go nuts with OT spinning mixer. Oh yeah! You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They return to center stage. Looks to drop him to earth. Breaks not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Shows the medium kick. In with the cross. Can they create an opportunity? Burnout acts that. Combo finishes it. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Crowns them from above. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting more fuel to the fire. Look them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. This might be a pivotal super arm. Player one with the wrist pushes the envelope with the OD spinning mixer. Player two has the super gauge advantage. Great job in escaping that. Getting it all on the drive rush. He stars out. Rasheed's gonna start feeling. Side switch with Beckham. Put a bit of stank on that with an overdrive on. Take a seat. Still can't. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Gotta do better than that. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Oh, it's enough. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sticks out a kick, calls out their shot, and responds with authority. Fire springs forward with the drive rush. Player two has the light advantage. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and goes for the super art. Starting something with the super. Great work finding the opening. Nice drive impact sends them connecting to Heaven's Wi-Fi. Good sense to let it rip. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Drive reversals blocked. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Rasheed's making the chat go nuts with OT spinning mixer. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Hits them with a vagabond, gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Breaks the block with a throw. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Oh yeah! Grabs and throws them away. Ooh, what a smart play! Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the brushes that off and keeps going. Lays down a whirlwind. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Jumps. Vagabond edge connect. Gotcha. Critical art is on deck. Catches out the cage right there. Both sides getting ready. Player two and whiff. They're wide open. Impact squat. Drives it back
Both fighters are doesn't set the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jump! Perfect parry! They got a feast on this chance! Dashes forward. Blocks the drive reversal? Lays down a whirlwind. Player 2 will nothing stop this train. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Wall flat into the guard break. Arabian Cyclone somehow manages to block the jump in. Betting it all on the drive rush. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Flatline zone. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Nice parry. Player 1 chases them down. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Holds out with the block. Opts for the throw. What are they thinking here? Well-timed corner switch. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. An aggressive attack. Knocked down. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Solid block. They timed that just right to get the perfect pair. Springs forward with the drive rush. Does a good job of pushing back. So they break. Burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Tries to catch them out with the arc stamp. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. They're going for the super arc. They're both drive rails. This is gonna get messy. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. I'm loving it. This may be it. A real test of ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for this one. What an opening statement there. The throw whips. Drives it back, misses. Vagabond forever elevator. Ooh, you never the super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Bushin Ninja Star Sniper. This is how the Bushin Ryu roll. Okay, here, done them dirty. Player 2 in with the process. This may turn into a big chance. Player draw super hard incoming. What now? He's starred out. Rashid's gonna start stealing. Who will set the bait at this range? Side switch with back and eats it. A real test of nerves here. Gets the corner, grabs him. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Who's done it? They are done. Player 1 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. Nope.
Now, find a new rival.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Excuse me.
Player 1 has the life lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Goes for the drive rush there. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Uses the parry. The pressure is so intense here. They get driven KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Revolve, player 1 can build off this lead. Tank charges forward. This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Takes the knock them out of the air. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The attack is parried. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Solid combo. Backs them into the corner. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Reglove! Tank? Drive rush to keep it going. Hold your breath. They can't squander this punish counter chance. 3-volt? Each experiencing burnout. Some thunder is driving back to close the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Denies the jump in. Who's going to start things off? Whiffs the throw. Lays down a whirlwind. Pokes with the picks the air throw. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player drive rush to keep it going. Departure set. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Looking to impress with this super.
Prepare for turbulence!
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 is not easy the overhead coming. Low heavy. Goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Combo with the target combo. There's a corner switch. Saw that low heavy coming. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? This is a real back and forth match for Cindy. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Goes for a driver. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as with this super arc connect. Player 1 chases, hits them with a stop and bop. Player 1 has depleted their truck, went for the chip kill. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Charges forward. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger? Pre-glove. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Both fighters planning something? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Counters with amnesia. Nice read. Going in. Jumps, drops them from the air. Finishes with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Denies the jump in. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Connects with the throw. Switch sides. All in with the rush. The low. Both sides getting ready. Oh my God, they just choked it up.
Okay, here we go. Player 2, oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Portable on incoming. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Dangerous range here. Crowds them from above. Ooh, what a smart flow. Amazing. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. I called it. I called it. No hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. No one could have called that. Player 1 has gotta be doing.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Knockdown. Who's gonna make a move? Starts with a jump in. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. Had the radar up and running. Decides to meet them in the air. All that effort for so little payoff. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Goes for the super art. Super receive kick to make their extremities tingle. Throw whiffs. Closing moments of the match. Okay, Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Checking their reactions with a fireball? How will they take advantage? Yo, put that away. Keeping them away. Grabs them. Player 1 had an impressive round when managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Gets the jump in. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Throws them forward and maintains the corner game. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Avoids getting stuck in the corner. Ooh, does them dirty. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. A real test of nerves here. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Actions out the gate right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Such a lovely face.
That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Difficult situation for a throw. Player 2 with the life lead. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Player 1 opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. Jumps up. This fight is just underway. What kind of burnout activates?
Player 1 in dire straits with burnout.
Lands the back throw. Time to go to work. Scrapping it out up close. A quick breather.
The low. All the throws connects. What'll happen here? Just goes for it at his range.
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move.
Good, isn't it?
Taking no prisoners. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
Street Fighter 6.